Welcome back, our dear viewers. On behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli participated in the UN Food System Summit in Rome, Italy on Monday. The three-day summit is organized and hosted at the premises of the Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO. It aims at evaluating the food system's performance in 2023. During the conference, the head of the food systems and food security in the UN organization called for facing the global food challenges by taking into consideration the economic, social and environmental factors. To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Emad Belal, food industries expert. Good morning, Dr. Belal.
Good morning.
Sir, the importance of hosting such a summit about the food systems in Rome.
Nowadays, the situation is very critical and very dangerous for the world food system. Most of the people in the economy country, especially the third world country, is suffering the less food. They cannot afford the main meals at least. This comes because the main food is the grains. The grains, as you know, most of these countries don't plant the grains in their lands, and they need to import their government need to import this food from the other countries, which is now also very difficult during this special condition in the world for the war of Russia and Ukraine and many problems for transferring the food, the wheat, the beans from the port to the other countries, especially after Russia terminates the agreement of allowing Ukraine to export the food to other countries. This will make most of this country's population suffer a lot. This is why this conference and this summit is very important recently to find a way out, to at least guarantee the food to the poor people in the third world countries.
Sir, addressing the summit, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said that the global food systems are broken and billions of people are paying the price. What's your take on that? And from your point of view, what measures could be taken in order to try to find a quick solution for this very alarming crisis?
First of all, we can talk about two directions. The food, to guarantee the food and make a sustainable food system for the coming years. We need to consider two ways. First of all is the agriculture system, and this is which is remarkably far from my fields, but I will talk about it also briefly. We need to have some new seeds, new kinds of food, which contain a lot of benefits and vitamins and useful for the people's health. And not only stop at the basic food which we have now and which we already face shortage in it now. The agriculture direction, has other experts to talk about it more than me. For my field is the food industry. For food industry, we have and we had and still have a lot of point of waste, a lot of points of waste of this industry, starting from harvest this food from the farms until being in the workshops to the users.
Yes.
We have a lot of weak points and waste a lot of waste in this circle,
Indeed, yes.
in this trip of the grains. So we have to, I think the summit also will discuss how to waste, how to save the waste of this our food all over the world globally, from the farm, since we harvested this food from the farm until being back to the client, to the users, to the people, because we cannot afford this waste. Now we need each food. We need every kind of feed.
Yes.
You understand? So we have, I think, all the government also now. Egypt also started with that already. With that, and we have now many authority watching, and they keep watching the factories, which they are producing the food from healthy side, from waste side, from everything. They are trying to protect the food until reaches the users and the people safe and healthy.
Indeed. Sir, the FAO said that no less than a radical transformation in how food is produced, processed, traded, and consumed actually is required to feed the world's growing population. What's your take on that, and how that could be reached as soon as possible?
How we need to change our consuming patterns. You know, most of the world we need to change our consuming patterns because also this is affect and waste a lot of food. Maybe some of the people in those countries which we are talking about, all of the world, sometimes throw a lot of food.
Yes.
In the same time, some other people cannot find it. So also from another angle, we need to change our consuming patterns to save the food for the future, and to save the food for the people those cannot get it easy or cannot afford it.
Yes. Dr. Belal, what in your opinion could be some of the important and significant expected recommendation of the conference in Rome?
The conference will end today, I think. It's 25, right? And the recommendation for the conference should be directed to the countries who control the world food, like Russia and the Ukrainian. You know, these problems, this make a big problem for most of the world globally now. So the recommendation should be to those countries to allow again the food exporting from the Ukrainian ports and to avoid any problems with more than 3 billion people.
Yes, indeed.
Cannot get the food easily. The other recommendation is how to maintain the food from since agriculture, since we plant it until we serve it to the people.
Yeah.
Because most of this cycle has a many weak points to maintain.
Yes.
Third is our consuming habits for the food must be changed to save the food and avoid wasting more and more.
Yeah.
Fourth is generating new kinds of food, of grains, which gives the people the same benefits and the same vitamins, and to avoid relying on 4 or 3 kinds like wheat, like corn, like soybean, like beef. Concentrate on these 4 kinds, and most of these kinds now is the quantity is not enough for the people.
Indeed, Dr. Emad Belal, food industries expert. Thank you so much for your precious input and for being our guest for today. And our dear viewers, with that, we come to the end of this edition of The Breakfast Show, brought to you by myself, Maisi Rabia. Till tomorrow with another crew, it's goodbye and have a lovely day.